Alright guys, so today we have BONK Coin finally hitting my first target, which is that 12.6 level as we've seen on that previous BONK Coin video. Is it gonna hit that major target here, that 17? What's going on here with the charts? Are we gonna see more upside on BONK Coin? So this is what we're gonna be discussing here in today's video, guys. So as usual, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So now the first thing, guys, I want to share with you here is, now this is the daily chart, and what we see so far here on BONK Coin is that it finally took a high. Now this high here was finally taken, and this is a pretty decent market structure change on that daily chart, which means now instead of just going down like that, lower highs, lower lows, now we're finally switching back towards doing this now. So that's the first bullish thing I see here in this chart, guys, as it finally kind of recovered a previous high. Now when it comes to that weekly chart, this is where it gets a bit complicated, and this is where we see that 17 or 18 level as an important level. As we can see on that weekly chart, BONK Coin hasn't yet changed that market structure where we still see lower highs. And now previously, guys, we've seen that level, that 97 or 10 level, showing that it is a strong support. Now I do think this gonna still keep holding for the short term as long as we see strength going on in the overall market with Bitcoin. Now recently we as well seen Solana rallying. Now we all know that BONK Coin is on that Solana chain, and Solana as well broke above or broke out from that downtrend, which sent most of these Solana meme coins up. But BONK Coin was one of the major gainers. As we can see, the last 7 days gained over 18%, and with BONK Coin rallying, it kind of brought back in that hype and FOMO back into the meme coins, and especially the Solana meme coins. As we've seen now, Dog Wef Hat rallied also 30%, and we've seen Myro as well rallying yesterday as Solana brought back in that hope. So now here, guys, I do think now that Solana really plays a role now with the Solana meme coins and BONK Coin as well. So we need Solana here to as well keep going onto that upside. And here Solana chart is still looking great, and we all know recently Solana has just been going up as well, showing some massive strength. And with this recent Solana breakout, guys, this shows some massive strength on Solana. Now I do think we could still see it go back to that 95 level, and then we see a major run, as well as now today we have Bitcoin pulling back, as we do have tomorrow those CPI reports and all that inflation stuff going on, which is kind of weakening the market a little bit. And in my opinion, I do think Solana is still looking strong as well, breaking out, changing that market structure to higher highs, higher lows, so we could still see this continuing to the upside, which shows that BONK Coin is still on that strength level. But I told you guys as well, now if you remember, I told you in the previous video, if you were in profits and if you see yourself in profits on BONK Coin and you see it going towards those levels, it would be wise to get some off the table, as this gonna be a major resistance now. But the biggest resistance is still that 18, that I do think we could still get back there before we come back lower, and we could still do something like that, come back here and then back lower again to that 97. But it all depends, as I said, on Bitcoin and what Solana is gonna do. So far here, that's the play on BONK Coin and what we could expect. Now as long as it is holding that 97, it's all good. We could still see some upside. If it loses that, then it's not a good sign. But as I said, now guys, Solana is looking good, Bitcoin is looking good, and that's all what BONK Coin needs here for some rise to the upside. And especially with this recent pump, a lot of people now see that BONK Coin is showing some strength, and we do have as well recently Coin as well showing some strength. So I do think we're gonna have some sort of a relief rally or an exit pump going overall in the space on those altcoins, meme coins, before we see Bitcoin seeing some major retracement around that 50k or 52k or whatnot. So that's the update here, guys, today. And when it comes to the challenge I started in the previous video, where we're going from $1,000 to $1 million in this bull market, and the coins I've been adding on these alpha plays, beta plays, and omega plays. I've seen some questions in the comment section. Now we do have questions like, what about Floki? Now I just added Floki as well, but the point of this challenge, guys, is what would you do, or what would I do if I had $1,000 and I started today? Which coins I'm gonna be looking at most? And usually I'm gonna be looking at those with lower market caps, as in these coins here we have already exposure to meme coins like Snake, Toshi, and COQ with lower market cap than Floki. On my main portfolio I do have Floki, Coin, and BONK Coin. As I see someone else asked, what about Coin, what about BONK Coin? I do have those on my main portfolio. This is just in case if I started today, what I would do. Now as well, the question about it's only $100 invested on each of these coins. Now we haven't even started that major bull bull market yet, and I'm gonna be rotating capital from each coin as soon as they start pumping, and we're gonna keep rotating capital from coin to coin. This is just basically an example to show you guys how I do things, as I see a lot of people are not equipped or are not well equipped for this bull market, and usually people buy hyped up coins and lose money basically in this space. So I'm just giving an example to my audience to help you along the way, guys. Now as well, we have the comment about ANKR as well. I like this project. I'm gonna look into it, and as I said, guys, this portfolio is mainly balanced between alpha, beta, and omega that have the lowest market caps, that could benefit from a bull market and can provide the highest return. So I'm gonna be looking into any coins that you guys propose, and those as well that propose on the Discord, and we're gonna structure a nice portfolio for the bull market. And as the market is seeing a pullback today, we still are in profits. We have $1 in profit. Yesterday it was around $10 in profits. As you can see, guys, now having a balanced portfolio keeps your portfolio balanced, even though if we see dip. Now we still have $600 still on the side waiting for the dips, while other coins that we just bought are in profits. Now the lower market caps today are seeing a little bit of a pump. I'm gonna keep updating you guys with this portfolio and how everything is going on. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna keep working on it, and as I said, this is a challenge. This is not my main portfolio. This is just how I would do things if I started today with $1,000. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on the next one. As usual, nothing is financial advice, and if you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section or join my Discord. The link in the description is free to join, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.